Hello again, friends. Welcome back. My name is Oscar Montesiga. I'm a certified wine and spirits instructor for the International Wine and Spirits Guild. And today we're here at the Booze Library at Uncork Vintage Academia to bring you a classic and really contemporary cocktail. It's a contemporary cocktail called the Cosmopolitan. Some people just call it Cosmo. It's called the Cosmopolitan, and really it has a story, or its beginning or its era of apogee around the 1990s. Really became popular with the likes of Madonna and things like Sex in the City. The 1990s was what we refer to as the martini craze, because really any flavor, any combination of flavor profile that you were looking for, you could put it up in a martini glass. Some old school classic cocktails got revived in the 90s, and as well some variations of those classic cocktails became popular in the 90s with the martini craze. So the Cosmopolitan is quite simple. You're gonna need 4 ingredients, and what is good about the Cosmo is that it really builds up on the traditional sours. So if you put the Cosmo in any family of cocktails, it would follow on the sour family, sour cocktails. However, traditional and classic sours have a sugar that is incorporated into the cocktail. It's usually, a simple syrup or a sugar cube, most traditionally, but the Cosmopolitan follows instead a New Orleans tradition that instead of sugar or syrup, the sweetener in the drink is a triple sec or some other, some type of orange liqueur. So today I'm going to be using Cointreau, ingredient number 1. Your base spirit is vodka, and then you're going to need cranberry juice and fresh lime. But other than that, we don't really have necessarily a whole lot of history. Again, it became known in the 90s thanks to celebrity status and through the martini craze. It's really much like a sour. But let's get started. You're going to be serving this straight on up, so chill your coupe. Mine has been sitting with ice and water. But into my top of the shaker, we're first gonna add 1.5 ounce of vodka. You want a nice clean vodka. And actually for this particular drink, if you happen to have Citron vodka, like a lime lemon or mixed lemon lime sort of base vodka, it's absolutely fine to use. Today I don't have any of those in stock, so I'm using just a clean original vodka. We're gonna let the other ingredients shine for the most part. So 1.5 of vodka, 1.5 ounce of vodka, 3/4 of an ounce of triple sec. I'm using Cointreau today. You could use Grand Marnier, you could use dry Curacao, whichever orange liqueur you use as a triple sec. And then just before I juice my lime, I'm gonna go around it and take a big nice swath of it. You can reserve that for garnish if you want to, not that you have to. And then cut your lime. And this is another great example, just like if you watched our last video on the Lemondrop. This is when and how you let those fresh juices and fresh ingredients shine through the cocktail. There is no need to have lime or lemon or orange pre-juiced. You can juice on demand for your craft cocktails, because citric juice deteriorates fairly quickly after being squeezed. So the fresher the better, and when you have it fresh, there's no excuse. So I'm using 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice. And lastly, if you want to measure this, and it's really a splash. Maybe I'm gonna do about half an ounce of cranberry juice, and into the shaker they go. We're gonna wake it up, not put it to sleep. You want to dump this and shake. We're shaking this so that it not only dilutes a bit, but obviously to make it cold. We're serving this without ice, so you want to keep it as cold as you can for as long as you can. And strain into a coupe. You know, in the 90s, cranberry juice used to be a lot darker. And then the major company decided to take the coloring agents away. So today's Cosmopolitans are a lot paler in comparison to the darker Cosmos from the 90s. Even if you see old school movies, they're really bright red because they were using colorants in their cranberry juice. You can still find white cranberry juice. Somebody might ask you for that, but traditionally now it's uncolored natural cranberry juice that you use. And there you have it, the Cosmopolitan. You can leave it as it is, or you can express some lime oil, and some people may want to garnish with a lemon wheel, and you can as well do that. The Cosmopolitan for your pleasure. So nice, refreshing. It is bright. It is letting the cranberry, the triple sec, and the lime shine. So I actually think this is a perfect drink for sitting by the pool, by the ocean, on a patio, maybe snacking on a little bit of food, maybe a little bit of ceviche. You could definitely have this before a meal or with a meal, with some appetizers, with some again cold items. If you like sushi, ceviche, aguachile, some octopus, even if it's fried octopus or grilled octopus, I don't think you can go wrong with a pairing like this, because it's so bright and so clean and so refreshing and acidic, which really is the acid that I would be pairing with the seafood, not necessarily the flavors of this cocktail. It's really the acidity that shines through. However, I have to say, I'm gonna give it to the Lemondrop from last week. The Lemondrop really hits the spot for me. It's a little better balanced, and maybe less complicated. So give a try. Give adult lemonade. Give the Lemondrop a chance. A good shout out to the Lemondrop that I made last week. It was delicious. I want to have one again. Not to shame the Cosmopolitan. It really is like a lime drop with a splash of cranberry. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's a fun cocktail too, just to have again on a hot day outside and maybe with some food. But I really like the Lemondrop better, so make sure you watch that, and if you haven't, please subscribe. Shoot me any comments of what you'd like me to taste next or make it for you, or any questions about you have in, you know, the historical background of a cocktail or a spirit in general. So thanks for tuning in and for watching. I will catch you next time, amigos. Cheers.